Good afternoon, world. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Um, as with this lockdown, we have actually tried doing a meditation with music with both of us online, but unable to do it is only picking up our voices. So what we're going to do is, after this recording, we're going to upload it and also make our own meditation music for you to listen to. Sandra will be doing the breathing and going down into self. And if you'd like to jump in. Sorry, Sam. I thought you said something.
No, I was just saying, yeah, just breathe, sorry. Just breathing and relaxing exercise, really.
Yeah.
Ready for your grounding.
Yeah, and my med will be like grounding and tuning into the earth. But yes, this is our first experiment. We have actually tried a few other apps which not worked, but so we just found this one for give it a try. And
yeah.
I take it.
While the social distancing is in place, it'll be so much easier after. And go live on Facebook and actually be side by side. It'll probably pick up the music as well there.
Yeah, good. Yeah, and with the social distancing, we want to talk about what we actually do for people that are unfamiliar with the Seraphim healing. And we take people on journeys which can last up to anything up to 4 to 5 hours. And with the Kako ceremonial medicine we take as well. We just take you down into a deep state, and basically it goes into self. It's a lot of self work and releasing. It could be inner child traumas, anxiety, fear is one big one, which everybody feels at the moment. But it helps. It's a rod that you carry that you need to disperse of. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. And we use sand bath healing with it as well. Seraphim healing, which we originally do. We can still do distance healing at the moment. Oh, Alfie's made his little debut.
Yeah, sorry, don't get with me today. Alfie! Yeah, so, wait, come away. So yeah, with the sound bath, we got tuning forks, Tibetan bowls, crystal bowls we're thinking about purchasing, and also we got our master gong, which is very helpful in journeys. It's very helpful.
Also Jimmy's debut as well.
There's a lot of smudging and saging that takes place where basically we're clearing energies from outside the body and your auric field as well, because you may or may not know we have an aura that goes around every living thing, and we clear that. We do like like a Native American sort of style smudging, where it just clears your auric field, ready for you to go into the journey, so that energy is cleared before you go down into self. Anything else you'd like to add, Sam?
Not really. I think the energies have been crazy lately.
Yeah.
We've had the super full moon. We have everyone. Well, it is a fearful time, really. Don't know how long this is going to go on. And people seem to be going through different stages, you know, like anger, blame, fear. Then it's just sadness, really. You can't connect with people.
And as soon as you come out of, like, think outside the box, people sort of not ridicule you, but they sort of, I don't know, look at you as crazy. But to a certain degree, I am glad when we both awoke. I am glad that we awoke, and seeing this time, yes, it's challenging for people to comprehend because it's never happened in anyone's lifetime.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, fear is a killer, and we need to stop the fear to help calm the fear down and choose it from one aspect of fear to open to love. that is what it is, isn't it? And
Exactly, yeah.
self-healing is just it's not loving yourself. It is loving yourself, but it's loving yourself on a deeper level. It's not, oh, look at me, I love myself. It's not that at all. Because I'm still Danny, you're still Sandra, but we've learned quite a few things along our journey, what's taken place and what's held us back, what we was holding on to, because we felt it was needed. It was needed to hold on to that, and then to finally, it's still ongoing, but it's not as hard as it when we first started out. Thanks to
No, I see it. 'Cause it's like, sorry, I was going to say, it's like two groups of people. You've got the ones, well, everyone's been stripped back. They have. But you've also got half of the people that are key workers.
Yeah.
So for them, they're having to keep themselves safe. Everything is going on as normal for them, like work-related. But then you've got the other group of people where everything has just been stripped back. Everything. And it's about looking out for others as well and being kind.
Yeah. And being in contact and knowing that the support is out there for everybody if they need it.
Yes, that's what it is, isn't it? Physical contact people are missing.
Yeah.
And you've got no other like choice but to go into yourself, really.
Yeah, find time. It's like 10 minutes out of a day where to go in, to tune in, to get into your breath, to get into the breath work, get into the grounding. Because it's crazy energies out there. And as Sandra says, we just gone past a full moon. But if people are aware of the cycles of the moon, with a full moon, you can actually feel the energies from it 3 days before and also 3 days afterwards. But because it was in a water sign, Scorpio, it's shadow work. There's a lot of shadow work that needs to take place, and it's good time. It's a good time, even though there's fear out there. It's a good time to be alive and to get to know, and to get to know self again. Bring everything back in instead of looking out there for, answers. It's go in.
It is. Yeah. And also to look after yourself, to keep your immune system up, because stress, fear, anger, like blame again with people and that.
Yeah.
Just need to keep that immune system up. Make sure you are going out like 20 minutes a day. Get your vitamin D. Drink plenty of water, as I always say.
Vitamin D is a must, especially with the weather like it's been lovely out there. So just get out there, and other good thing is get into nature. If you can get into a forest or just onto grass, take your shoes off, sandals, and just walk on and just tune into the vibration of Earth.
Yeah. In our lifetime, the air has never been so pure, clear. The skies are clear. It's beautiful out there.
Yeah.
No chemtrails.
And it's about also, that's just coming to my head, being sovereign, being a sovereign being, which I will probably upload a video on Facebook at some point where people can actually do their own sovereign being med, which is guided. It's more of an affirmation, isn't it, Sam? It's more of an affirmation meditation. Just coming into self.
Yeah. Like I say, it's just been really hard. It's just been trying to find something to connect with everyone. So that's why we put a post out there. If there's any questions or any topics you want to talk about, feel free to message us.
Yeah. We're all in
directly
this
or on the post.
We're all in this together. It's like
yes. Everyone together.
JFK said, "We go all, we go one, we go all." And just be the sovereign being that we all are. But yeah, any questions, anything that you would like, you can private message us, as Sandra said, and we'll try and answer you.
Yeah, or even just comment on the post. We'll get it.
But yeah, there's a lot more.
Yeah.
There's a lot more that's actually uncovering with what we're actually doing with the ceremonies as well. Like, because it's like, as I said, it's trauma. There's a lot of trauma releasing will be taking place, and it normally lasts for 21 days after you've actually done a journey yourselves. And to keep on top of it, we recommend once a month do a journey. So you're on top of anything that's actually flaring up, you feel like it's flaring up around you. Because once you start doing it, this work, you will find things coming up from the past that you thought you dealt with. But what you actually done, you just closed it in a drawer, put it in away, filed it away in your brain. But with the journeys, it brings everything forward because it's releasing and making you whole. Because as you go through life, people in some cases can be vampires, and they take, and then it's like you're left there, and it's like, I feel so low, I feel low, so depleted. Why is that? What has that person done? But again, yeah, as I said, journeys are ongoing, and we're still doing our journeys, and there's stuff that we're dealing with.
That's the thing, because especially now, I mean, what are we now? Are we about 6 weeks into lockdown?
Yeah,
I think.
6 weeks, yeah.
It feels like 6 months, but it's 6 weeks. And you think, and this is what it is, it's took all the distractions away.
Yeah.
So you are thinking more. Things are coming up because you can't sort of like, all right, like I say, some people are working, key workers are working. But your normal job, you're not working, so straight away that distraction's gone. You can't just pop to the pub, can't go out for a meal. And this is why a lot of things are coming up now, and people are really having a tough time with it because they've never had to think so much. But now all distractions are gone, and a lot of feelings are coming up, resurfacing. But it's not about bearing them away. You've got to acknowledge the emotion, deal with it. Where is it coming from? And this is what we normally deal with when we do the cacao ceremony journeys.
Yeah, and
to acknowledge where that feeling is coming up from.
And with this, yeah, going back to ceremonies, we are there for you for the whole 21 days. We hold space for you, and anything that you feel that's come up, you can contact myself or Sandra, and we can give you a bit more of a boost, because it is a hard road. It is a hard road, and what we've been through, it echoes through time. It actually echoes through time. Past lives, things that you hold on that are being shown to you in this life. It may be not yours. It could be your ancestors. It could be an ancestral thing in the bloodline. So it's making you sovereign and clearing in, like being the person that you want to become.
Yeah, and cutting cords to any emotions or anything as well.
Yeah.
Anything that's attached itself to you, whether it be situation, person. It's just so good, like you said about the sovereign being, to cut cords, become a sovereign being.
Become that you wish to become. But I hope you got something from this. I hope our audience have got something from this. We will be uploading a couple of meditations, one which Sandra's doing the breathing, and as I said, we're going to do the grounding one as well. But I hope it gives you an insight of what Seraphine Healing does. And thank you for tuning in, and thank you, Sandra, for finding a bit of time to actually have a little chat with us.
Thank you.
And I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah.
Speak to you soon, Sar.